Hello, welcome back to Shell's Fool's Journey. I hope your week has been happy, healthy, and whole. I hope you was able to get outside, get grounded. Um, we've had a lot of planetary alignments going on. We started the week off with Chiron stationing retrograde in Taurus. So there's a lot of last minute energies that we are closing out that was attached to Chiron and Aries, but it's also giving us a glimpse of the possible things that we could be working on um, coming into Taurus full time, because it's going to push back into Aries about up to 27 degrees. So, this is a really good time to close out any final things that you're still uh that still kind of got a grip on you, still lagging. um Also, um take care of yourself, physically, emotionally, and mentally. I know with the planetary alignments, I know we all can feel pushed, pulled. Our bodies is doing all kind of things. Our mind, and then the external energy of the world, our jobs, family, friends, and it's like you're not only trying to navigate yourself, but you're also trying to navigate everyday life to life, not life to life, but day to day things. And it's hard when you are trying to figure out your lane, figure out what is making you comfortable when you're uncomfortable, when the world is constantly shifting, the universe is shifting, and family, friends, everything is always it's always shifting. Once you could find a way to balance your nervous system and balance yourself out, as long as you know how to come back to center to yourself, that's the key to being able to move through the chaos. Is come back to center, come back to your peace, come back to your joy, come back to you. You have to be your sense of peace, you have to be your sense of joy, you have to be your sense of, okay, this is where I need to be to get centered. If that means going outside, sitting in the grass, going for a walk, sitting by the water, taking a hot bubble bath, self-care, watching your favorite movie that you liked when you was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Having one of your childhood favorite meals. You know what I'm saying? Going back and revisiting the things that brought you joy. I realized that cartoons are my joy. I watched Toy Story 5 this weekend and was in a I cried like a baby. And that is my joy. And my family know me up and down. I will cry over any Disney movie at the drop of a dime. It doesn't matter. Those movies speak. You know what I'm saying? So find your sense of peace, find your sense of joy, find your center. Turn off the TV, turn off the news, turn off social media, listen to nature. Get Sometimes you have to turn off all your distractions and just finally hear you. And I think that a lot of us is scared to hear ourselves. But if you just get quiet enough to hear yourself, you'll be surprised what you hear. So let's get a quick energy pull. We have the 8-8 portal on Saturday. So I wanted to see what messages come through. All right. We have ego, communion. I had this card come up before. I don't know if it was the reading before or it was my personal reading, but this card has came up before. And I feel like spirit is asking us to commune with it. You know what I'm saying? Get come back to spirit. Oh yeah, underneath the deck, Milky Way, perspective, changing your perspective, being able to see in all directions. It's like the hawk or this bald eagle can see in all directions, but it's also having this telepathic kind of like communication with this Indian. Oh, it's an eagle, and I said falcon. It's an eagle because he changed his perspective of the bird spirit. If I look to you eye to eye and show you that I am equal to you, will I get the same messages? Will I commune with you in a different way? Will I see things different? Will you see things different if you look through my eyes? You know, or will you see things different when you're looking through the eagle's eyes, changing your perspective? I feel like this portal is going to change everything. It's going to change our perspective. It's going to change um, our wealth. It's going to change our leadership. It's going to change everything, and especially those who have been putting in the work, because I feel like this is an abundance portal for a job well done. So let's get a couple of tarot cards. Can I, already out the gate, we got the 9 of Cups. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. There we go. 9 of Pentacles with communion. See how she's communing with this bird? She actually got the bird on her hand. So it's like coming close. It's like it's here. Whatever is coming is already here. And we have the 8 of Cups underneath the deck. I think we've traveled the way to be able to get to this point where we are now able to commune with spirit. We are able to see our manifestations. We are able to see what is tangibly getting ready to come in, or we can see through the veil. We can see what's getting ready to come in, or we can feel it. Can I get clarifier on the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups? We have the 5 of Coins, yeah, because we're coming out of this lack mindset. Yeah. And we're trusting in our divine feminine energy. We're trusting in our knowing. We're trusting in what we are feeling. But we're also trusting that this is our time to live our soft air. Absolutely. Because we have the Judgment underneath the deck. Liberation. And the moon on top. And we're just coming from a full moon in Leo. Yeah, full moon in Leo. Yes. All right. We have the oh my goodness. We got a lot going on. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Magician, mastering being the magician, as above, so below. You mastered your mind and your heart. On top of that, you have all the tools you need to be able to manifest this. You also have the Ace of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles, creating this balance. You have the stability to create now. That's beautiful. Yeah. And again, we have the moon underneath the deck. We just went through this moon, and maybe this is the offering. All right, we're going to leave that. I'm going to get another deck for perspective. What do we need to know about this perspective? yes, we have the star card. Now, the star card has been out a whole lot in a lot of readings that I've been pulling and that I've also been seeing. It's like we have mastered being able to bring two forms of two things together, whether it's like bringing spirit and the mundane together, or bringing dreams to the tangible world. It's also working on your lover's energy, whether it's in actual relationships, or friendships, or tribes, your job. You're changing your perspective and looking at the picture in a different perspective, not doing the same thing over and over, expecting to get new results. You're also surrendering to a new perspective, understanding that just because you say it, it doesn't mean it's going to get changed. It's something that it gradually change. You're going to have to keep saying something over and over. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes time to reprogram the mind to change. You can't just say, uh, okay, take the trash out on Tuesday. But that person keep forgetting to take the trash out on Tuesday. So maybe on Monday you give a gentle reminder until that person can remember on their own. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with different solutions so there isn't no conflict. Showing people how to love you or showing people how to work with you, and not expecting them to just know right off the bat how your mind works or how you feel or how you think. So definitely changing that perspective. Absolutely. That's universe. The universe is speaking on that. Yeah. And coming out of that illusion that we are all mind readers, including us as women, because sometimes we swear up and down we said something, but we said it in our mind. We may not have said it out loud, but men do it too. Absolutely. But giving a new offering, a new way of communicating, a new way of showing how to love. You know what I'm saying? Some people are visual learners. Some people are, you have to tell them multiple, you have to say what it is. Find out what each other's love language is. Find out how each other learn. You know what I'm saying? And I think we don't do that enough. Find out each other's triggers. Yeah. Have the courage to speak it. Have the courage to work it. I think that's beautiful. Yeah. 10 of Cups underneath the deck. I'm going to leave that right there. Let's get a couple of Oracle cards. I haven't pulled from this one in a while. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave me a message if you would like me to pull one card. Boundaries. I am entitled to say no. Absolutely. Change me, divine beloved, into one who could easily set boundaries whenever needed. May I feel entitled to say no to any situation that feels bad or wrong. Fill me with divine confidence to speak through me. Attachment. I release all attachments. Change me, divine beloved, into one who trusts that the perfect relationship always arrives on time. Let me feel worthy and deserving of love. I absolutely love that. Boundaries and attachment. And I think that that's something that collectively we need to work on together in all types of relationship, family, platonic, lovers, friends, tribes, even with yourself. Trust, wintergreen. Trigger statement. What if something happens? True statement. I take my hands off the wheel. You are not alone. The universe is working with you. Relax and enjoy the venture. Didn't I? What did the universe say? She said she was with you. I got you. Let me do this. Underneath the deck, cleansing, purification, trigger statement. Their opinion matters to me. True statement. I see things in a new way. What did we just talk about? Changing perspective, new perspectives. As you release external influences and energy, you will become clear with regard to what is needed. And with that, I leave you with love, light, and balance. Be well till we meet again.